What's up guys, my name's Noah. Today I'm going to show you how to throw crank flips. Alright, so crank flips are a pretty intermediate level trick, I'd say. Besides bunny hops, there's not really that much else that you need to know before you want to start trying it. Bike setup wise, you're probably going to want to have a little bit of a loose chain whenever trying them, because if you run a extremely loose chain, cranks aren't gonna spin very hard. So running a loose-ish chain as well as a little bit loose cranks are pretty good, just so that the cranks are gonna spin. You know, the leopard duct tape is just optional, but I mean, who knows, it might just help you land the trick. So first thing that you're going to want to do while trying crank flips is think about the technique of how you're going to kick the cranks. Basically what you're going to want to do is be on the pedals. You're going to take a slight back pedal with your back foot, and then kind of like put your front foot inwards and kick it backwards. And then whenever you do that, you're going to want to land front foot first and then back foot back on. You can practice that a lot, just flat ground without doing the hop. Alright, so after you've got it just really solid down, just kicking your cranks backwards and land them back on flat ground, then you can get back, or you can go into trying to get them into a hop. Basically, whenever you start hopping first, it's probably good that you just do a little hop. Doing like a really big one's probably gonna mess you up and kind of psych you out, make you a little bit scared possibly. So even just doing a little bit, like a little hop, and even just like double dribbling whenever you land, like your bike landing before you land on your cranks, isn't too bad the first few times around. It really just helps you get right into doing the trick and give you a good feel for them. Another problem that I see while people first start doing hop crank flips is that they land really nose heavy, and it's kind of inevitable whenever you first start doing them. Like, I even see some pros doing really nose heavy crank flips in videos, because whenever you first start throwing them, you're probably gonna be hopping and kind of like leaning over the handlebars, and so whenever you hop to do them, then while leaning over the handlebars, your bike's gonna nosedive. And so whenever you start doing hop ones, it's kind of good if you start leaning back a little bit and then just trying to get that same spin and land maybe back tire or both tires at the same time. So another tip to give while doing crank flips in a hop is just making sure that you're looking down at those cranks whenever you do the hop. It's really kind of common that if you don't keep a good enough eye on them, then you're just going to slip the pedals, and if you ride metal pedals, or even if you're just wearing shorts, then that can result in some pretty bad shinners. You can wear shin guards while learning this trick. It might help your confidence out a little bit, but yeah, you just really need to keep an eye on those pedals and just try to land both feet on, just trying to get it good. So once you've got crank flips dialed in, you can start trying them in a lot of different variations that you can get them just better. So like, you can start throwing them off of curves and then progressively get larger drops. Just another good tip for that, like I was saying earlier, you just want to try not to go too nose heavy, because I mean, you never know when you'll go too nose heavy and possibly go over the bars. You can also start throwing them out of grinds, possibly in spins. You can start throwing some style in them as well. I personally like to kick my feet back a tiny bit to make them add a little bit of jazz in there. If you see a few riders like Simone Baracco and Joris Colum who kind of kick their legs outwards while they do them, so you can start throwing those whenever you get on the Nike team. But yeah, just trying different kinds of crank flips. You just want to progress with them. Alright guys, thanks for watching my how-to. I hope it really helped out. Hope to see a lot more crank flips being thrown. Follow me on Instagram @NunnyRides, and stay tuned on the channel for more how-tos and sweet videos.